the season, I took you behind the scenes on how an aftermarket pipe was designed, opening my eyes to the hard work that goes into making an exhaust. And today I have freshly delivered 850 silencers right off the production line, ready to be tested in the real world. These silencers, exhausts, glass packs, or cans are the fruit of a lot of design and engineering time to get them where they are today. And while it was particularly enlightening to see them being designed and produced, I'm more interested in getting them out on the snow. Now keep in mind that we have two versions of the 850 Patriot exhaust, and both may or may not be legal in your riding area, so follow the rules. The trail can utilizes a TIG-welded 6-inch 304 stainless body and saves us a whopping 9 pounds of weight over the stock, while adding 2 horsepower. It's easy to bolt on, has a 2-year warranty, and ultimately is designed to have that hallmark throaty sound. Now enough chatter, let's see if it delivers. Out on the snow, the crisp low-end sound is there. I mean, it's not obnoxious, but you can definitely notice it, all the way from startup to wide open throttle. Do I feel the 2 added horsepower or the 9 pounds weight reduction? That's a bit of both yes and no. I do feel the front end lifts its skis easier and with more authority. While 2 horse isn't much, ditching 9 pounds of weight from the front end is significant, especially when you're accelerating. The exhaust note is clean and keeps me grinning under my helmet. I really like the sound of a good exhaust. Now, should you be a lake racer, mountain rider, or somebody who's running in an area where there's absolutely no restrictions on sound, and you're looking for the maximum potential weight loss as well as horsepower gains, then MBRP makes a second system that I'm going to install today. The race version for the 850 Patriot is small, I mean really small, and this comes with benefits and one potential drawback. The same TIG-welded 304 stainless steel design has been adopted, but the body of the race can is 4 inches as opposed to the 6-inch body on the trail can. The race can has the same 2-year warranty, is flow bench tested, and doesn't need remapping or programming of any kind. So what's the drawback? Well, it revolves around sound. Don't get me wrong, the sounds from the race can, yeah, they're impressive, as are the horsepower ratings and the savings of weight. But make sure that you're not ripping a race can in an area where a trail can is the only thing that's legal. To gain you the 3 horsepower total and a crazy 11 pounds of weight reduction over stock, the race can makes a lot of noise. Does it sound good inside your helmet? Heck yeah, it does. But it's very loud and will get you a ticket in many riding areas. That's why it's a race exhaust. Truthfully, the benefits of 1 horsepower and 2 extra pounds weight savings over the trail can will only truly be realized by the most skillful racers and finely tuned sleds. So the trail can is my choice here for sure. And while I love the sound of a fully tuned race sled, I'm not a racer anymore, and if you're out on the trails, neither are you. So the obvious choice for most riders should be the trail can. There's a lot of exhaust options out there, but when I'm looking for an exhaust for my sled, there's 3 things that I need: high build quality, trustworthy performance gains, and a product that's built right here in North America. If you enjoyed the video that you just watched, like it and then subscribe to our page for more great content from Snowtrax TV.